With the super popular A7 Mark III coming out this year, it has taken all the thunder and popularity. So we thought, let's take out the bigger brother, the A7R Mark III today for a review. The A7R Mark III is a fantastic camera that is capable of taking high-end photographs and designed for landscapes, studio work, portraiture, everything photography. Let's take it for a spin. So upon holding the camera, aesthetically it's exactly the same as the Sony A9. It's got the same Z series battery, getting you up to around 550 shots per battery, and it's got a deeper grip, making it easier to hold for longer sessions, and it's basically just more comfortable. On the side of the camera, there's a USB-C port for faster transfer and charging. At the back, you've got a 3-inch tiltable LCD with a really bright and clear electronic viewfinder. On the side, you've got a dual SD card slot. However, the SD's face the wrong way, which is really annoying. Most aesthetic bathroom 2018. And now we're gonna talk about the features. Look at that. This is my Canadian getaway. There are a lot of features with the Sony A7R Mark III, so we're just gonna run over the key features that you need to know. First off, it houses a 42 megapixel full frame BSI CMOS sensor combined with a BindX image processor, which allows you to shoot continuously up to 10 frames per second, have a native ISO of 100 to 32,000, and have 15 stops of dynamic range. In terms of video, it records 4K Ultra HD up to 30 frames per second and Full HD up to 120 frames per second. It still has the same in-body 5-axis image stabilization, Wi-Fi and NFC, a touchscreen 3-inch LCD, and an ultra-bright electronic viewfinder. In terms of autofocus, the A7R III employs a hybrid autofocus system, combining 399 phase detection points with 425 contrast detection points for better subject tracking and autofocus accuracy. Look, this is a terrible shot, I'd take it back. But this won't be a terrible shot. Yeah, the 3-inch touch screen. Get that focus with the finger. Shoot the photo with the other finger. Convenience. Got that one leaf amongst the red. I gotta get my shoes in just to show people that I go out and I don't just stay home doing reviews. Hold on. The best thing about this touchscreen makes it so easy to pinpoint your focus, and then boom, ready for Pinterest. Oh my god, there is no water in here. It's so shallow. I feel so bad for these ducks. In terms of performance, there is really nothing to complain about for the A7R Mark III. The autofocus is super quick and consistent. The images come out amazing, especially from what I can see at the back of the LCD. It shoots extremely quick, 10 frames per second for a 42 megapixel camera, which is ridiculous. And best of all, the magnesium alloy body feels amazing in your hands, And it's raining right now. And the best thing about it, it's weather sealed. So just a few things I don't like about the A7R Mark III. The first is this door system that is similar to the one on the A7 III. They're really jangly, and when you take them off, they cover some ports. So they're just really flimsy and annoying. Other thing as well, the touchscreen, they don't work in menus and playback, which don't understand why. When you have a touchscreen, you should just implement everything into it. And one thing I would have complained about a couple months back if we did this review back then is the price of the A7R Mark III. It was very steep back then, but at the moment, at this current time in 2018, it's really affordable. In terms of image quality, there's nothing to complain about. The files come out with high detail and high resolution, even when using a mid-range level lens. In terms of its high ISO performance, for a 42 megapixel sensor, it processes noise well. We were also super impressed with the burst shots and how the camera could fire 10 frames per second consistently and at the same time process 42 megapixel photos. In terms of video quality, the A7R III is great. It has all the essential features, including a mic and headphone port. Inbuilt, the A7R III has the S-Log3 color profile, so you can take your color grading a step further. So my final thoughts on the Sony A7R Mark III. It is a fantastic camera, especially now for the new price on the camera. It really does everything you need to do, and with the high resolution sensor, the fast shooting speeds, the 4K video capabilities, it is a camera that is capable of doing everything at a high quality. Although the price is very steep in comparison to the A7 III, it's definitely one for people who want to take their photography and video work to the next level. If you have any questions on the camera, make sure to pop them in the comments below. Make sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram to keep up to date with our latest events and what's going on in store. If you enjoyed our video, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on our next video. Take care. This allows you to film in 4K, Full HD. Oh, this is rough.